Oh, they're going to be really unhappy with him now. He's trying to he passed a couple of cars to get to the inside lane. Now he's blocking the middle. That's not going to be good for Mr. Newman.
I mean, the lesson was supposed to be learned in California when we made ourselves look like idiots out there. Unfortunately, we're standing here again in the same situation. I'm pissed off on qualifying over this. Has been doing this years and years and years. This is stupid. Did that look like clogging the middle to you? I damn near had to back up to go. But this is the second time that we've done this, and I've been bit by it, and I'm tired of it. This is a fail, an epic failure.
It's miraculous that Daniel Suarez is able to make a lap on his own and qualify fourth. I don't know how that's possible based on all the data the team seemed to be putting together to sit on the end of pit road and wait. We instructed the 6th car to move. He did that. Clint Boyer could have gotten out and gotten past the 6th car. The optics of what's taking place with the teams is not tenable for us with the fans. So we're going to look at every option, including the possibility of going to single car qualifying. The reason we haven't is, you know, that's on the teams, and that's, you know, parts and pieces, and we're definitely going to look at it and see what we can do. I know the drivers did not like this qualifying that we were going to do before the season. So part of you says, you know what, are we doing this on purpose, you know, to get rid of it? But I know it can be done. It's very clear that, you know, we've got the best drivers in the world who can figure it out, and crew chiefs. But, you know, we seem to want to, you know, outdo each other, and that results in sitting on pit road. So, again, you know, that'll have to be on us, and, you know, we'll react to it.
Do I have to take part in this discussion? Because
You're hosting the show.
I'm over. I am so over talking qualifying. We don't have this many discussions on how the champion will be crowned in Miami. I mean, it's exhausting to think. In my mind, it's as simple as this. What they tried in Texas is not going to work. Enforcing lanes and rules. If you have to make that many rules, it's too complicated. Yeah. So you either A, do single car qualifying, or B, just go back to what it was at Fontana. And if nobody makes a lap, that's on the drivers. I mean, it's one of the two. You can't keep making rules for rules. We have so many Band-Aids stacked up on this thing that I think we forgot what the wound was. I mean, we got to find something. It can't be this difficult to qualify.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jeff.
You know, listen, I do want to say this. I think it's time to go to single car qualifying at these racetracks. But at the same time, I applaud NASCAR for trying to do multi-car qualifying. We cover qualifying every weekend that we're at the racetrack, and the multi-car qualifying is fun. Like things are happening and it's fun. But with this package, the teams believe you're going to have to run in a pack, and you are disadvantaged to be the first car rolling off pit road. So no one's going to ever be the first car rolling off the pit road. So I just don't see a fix to it except for going back to single car qualifying. Here's the other thing. If I have the fastest car and I'm the best driver on that given day, I should have the best shot to sit on the pole. And that's not the case with this package. So, you know, with the drivers drafting, you know, you could take the 15th best car could sit on the pole. I just don't think that's right. I don't think that we should determine pit stalls, everything that goes into qualifying based on that. I just think it's time to go back to single car qualifying.
Yeah, single car qualifying where it's impound, so that the teams aren't spending multiple dollars and just getting qualifying setups and all that goes along with that, and you know, taking a whole day and going there. A lot more money is going to be spent. So why can't we just go to impound, just qualify, you know, and race from that? Either that, or let's have qualifying races every weekend, because that's essentially what these guys want to do. So let's have 10 or 15 lap qualifying races, and if we're going to put everybody, that makes everybody race anyway.
There are 36 races. We don't need more events. And what I mean by events is qualifying Friday, that's an event. We don't need more. The trucks and Xfinity race, go out and qualify. I don't know what it is, 2 hours. Your son does it more than anyone. A couple hours before the race, right? They run 2 hours before, inbound to qualifying. There you have it. Like, let's condense these weekends. We don't need to be there Friday to run cars by themselves. Group qualifying is very entertaining. If it's unable to be done, which I agree, let's go single. You have my vote, single car qualifying. But you have my vote about being an impound. Let's not have 90 minutes of practice on Friday with an entire different setup to go run on Friday night that has nothing to do with how the cars will run in the race. Let's show up, practice for 90 minutes, get the cars ready to race, go make some qualifying laps, and the other two series does it, and then go race. Condense the weekend.
I'm going to play devil's advocate just because it's fun. So the only problem I have with impound qualifying is when the fields get big, Okay, we currently don't have big fields, but if the field does get big, you are greatly disadvantaged because somebody's going to set their car up that can't race it. You know what I mean? But
I agree.
The environment that we're in,
when it gets
correct.
Right,
in the environment we're in right now today, with the number of cars that are going to the racetrack, I think single car qualifying and impound makes serious.
Yeah, I'll give you that vote because I agree. I don't want someone to go home because of it, but right now there's 40 spots. We have 40 cars or less. I'm with you. Just line it up. Let's get this over with. People pay money to see a great race. We're spending way too much energy as a sport talking about qualifying.
Yeah, and again, just as you pointed out, we're not seeing a lot of times the fastest car and driver that particular day be on the pole or even in the top 5 at times.
I did find it interesting that Suarez, and O'Donnell said it, that Suarez qualified fine. He went out all by himself. He's like,
exactly.
I'm not waiting at this line. I'm just going. I actually sat on the pit wall during qualifying just to watch it. Like, and it's chaos. I mean, one guy starts his engine to move, and they all fire up. We're gonna go. Oh, we're not going. We shut them back off. Like,
I was kind of glad that they sat there for a while because it let me rewind and listen to Clint Boyer about 3 or 4 times the same thing. That was as entertaining as anything.
How they don't wreck leaving pit road, like in person, I'm like, like, it is crazy what's going on.
Hey NASCAR fans, thanks for checking out the NBC Sports YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe below for the latest NASCAR news, race highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.